So, you guys, I decided to take myself out and enjoy myself. I went to an eatery. I didn't really buy anything, but I went out anyways and I was watching TV. And who do I see walking towards me? My uncle, like for part two. Okay, so he's walking towards me and I greet him like I'm supposed to. But then he sees this ring on my finger and he starts asking me question like, why did you get that on your finger? I'm like, because I can, like for part three. Okay, so he asked about the ring and I tell him that I can because I got it for myself, it's my money. He goes on to ask me if I want one. If you understand what that means, you understand what that means. And if you don't understand what that means, he's asking me if I'm ready for marriage, like for part 4. So he asked me if I'm ready for marriage and I answered him no. And he said, okay, how old are you? I'm like, my age doesn't have anything to do with marriage, it's all about mindset. Then he says to me, your mindset is bad. You guys, like for part 5. So he says my mindset is bad. And he tells me that nobody will want to marry me when I'm 30 or older. And he tends to remind me that I am a woman and I will get old and nobody would want me. At this point, I am irritated and I want to punch him. Like for part 6. Where was I? Oh yeah. So he tells me that my mindset is bad for some reason and nobody will want me when I'm. And it tends to remind me that there is an abamunko that they are going for. If you don't know what that is a traditional marriage that they're going for, and the girl is just 22. I tell him, uncle, she's ready to get married and I'm not. We're two different people. Says it again like it's some poem that he's trying to recite. You're going to get older and nobody would want you. Point, I am angry and I just pretend to type on my phone. So I go on my Facebook and I vent there. Oh, besides, this is happening today. Yeah. So he carries on to tell me that men of my age group or older, like 30 or so, that want to marry me would not want me when I'm older because at that time my time has passed. And at this point I am forced to kind of tell him nothing. Like for part 7. Okay, so this is me thinking the conversation is over. And he turns to me and he says, if you don't want a ring, why did you not buy it? And by if you don't want a ring, he means if you're not ready for marriage, why did you buy a ring? Uncle, I bought a ring because I thought it was pretty and I wanted it, so I bought it. Women wearing a ring on any part of their finger doesn't mean they're making a statement. They just want to wear a ring. If you wear a ring, it's fancy, it's sexy. If I wear a ring, I'm looking for a husband. That's it. Girls, get married when you want to, not when they want you to. Because if you do that, you're only destroying your future. Marry somebody you're going to be happy with, not somebody that's going to make you cry every single day. And as for me, I don't even have a boyfriend. So where do they want me to get a husband from? I need to be able to know somebody and like that person and trust that person before I can even dive into marriage. Marriage is not everything, just so you know. Have a beautiful day and be blessed.